Oh, wow. See you later.
Left in the boneyard.
We are here. We are here. It's been a whole year. We have Edith, period 2. And we've just flown in on a magical day. Absolute magical day. And yeah, so stoked to be here, man. Couldn't really ask for better. It's pretty cold, snow on the tops. Got 10 days, weather's not looking too bad at all. Couple of days where it's going to be tent bound, but you sort of got to expect that in Fiordland. So yeah, friggin' bring it on. Bring it on. What's the plan, Si?
Plan is basically we've set up our camp here. It's an awesome spot. Clearly it's been used plenty of times before. There's a wee fireplace over there. Put ourselves some dry firewood and put up a bit of a base camp tent, and we're just going to push out until the weather brings us back again. We've all got food for 5 days. If we get 5 days we'll be happy. We've all got a bit of a plan of attack, one side of the river each, and try and push up into the tops through the bush. But I think like we've already been here for 1 minute in the first animal bugle just across the river, so after all the snow that we've just had, these animals are into it, so pretty high level of excitement.
Totally. Got the old fantail over there. Gonna all sit in that. It's a community tent.
The marae. The meeting house. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. He's not very wide, but he's long. Look at that, eh? First wop.
The chopper, oh, they just roared. The chopper just went over. Just sitting in the shade there.
That's pretty cool. Just looking through the bush, and it's beautiful spot. And then we just put the binos up. Way up on there, saw our first bull and cow, so that's pretty cool. 10 to 12 now, and then we're just pushing up the valley, the wind's sort of just steadily behind us, which is not ideal, but we're hoping to get up and then head up into impossible. So we'll keep cracking. Crack a day. Awesome day. The Jakey's over there. Let's go. Right, we have set up camp. Got the old hilly set up here. Sort of did a bit of excavation and sorted it out. It'll be home tonight. The plan is we're sort of pushed up the side of the hill here, and we didn't want to push too hard because basically all our thermal was going straight up. So I think the plan is we'll stop here, camp, and then first thing in the morning we'll hit going up when hopefully the thermal's coming down. It's been a stunning day today, so yeah, we'll go and sit down back where we were before, or just down in the gut there and try and spot some bulls. You can sort of see the tops over just beyond me here. So we're looking at those true right tops. See what we can see. Done and dusted. We didn't see a single thing on the glassing tonight. I mean, we could only see a little bit, but yeah, hopefully we'll smash up this face and break the tops tomorrow, and we should be able to see a bit more.
Just in one of the most beautiful spots. Just stopping for a bit of water. It's like some kind of pixie land in here. Just coming to the end of day one. We've just come up a ridge, and we just had bugling bulls all day. Had a couple of really cool close encounters with bulls within sort of 20 metres. It's been so freaking cool. So we've got a little campsite. We're going to stay in the bush tonight and then push up over early tomorrow morning. And we're just going to keep letting out some bugles until dark. So hopefully we get a bit more action. Gorillas in the mist. Do you think he's coming up, or has he stopped? He stopped. I'm scared. That's gorgeous. Starting to get steep and slippery now. This is the third bull that we've called into this spot. Yeah, the two are a bit small, but we don't know about this one. Matt's up on the hill calling. I reckon he's about 100 metres away. He's moving slowly. Hopefully we can get him to come right in so we can have a decent look at him. Last one was just a little wait. He stayed for 3 minutes before he ran away. Pretty cool.
It is day 2. Woken up, blue sky morning. We're just about to start cracking up the hill, and hopefully this wind keeps coming down and we can pop up over into the basin and see some bulls. Should be a magic day again. I think the weather's meant to be pretty good today, and then turn crap tonight. But we'll double check that later. Going around in circles for the last 2 hours trying to get into this basin, and it's sort of living up to its name. I'm going to sort of try and head round and go above a big slip that cut us off last time. Seems to be, we got pretty close twice, but just sheer sort of 20-metre drops down into the floor. So we'll have another go, and then if we can't get in, have to try and decide what the heck we're going to do. Fiordland, Wapiti country. Well, it is now 1:45. We're still going around in circles. We're standing on top of a freaking bluff, and we just, no matter what we do, we seem to get bluffed out. So we've given it a massive push in through here, but she's beating us at the moment. We can see right into impossible, right up through there, up in the saddle. The stags have been going off and ripping it up down in there, but we just can't get in.
We're either too high or there's been too many slips.
Both. So I think we're going to push back down and maybe give it one last go, have a nosy around the edges, but yeah. We've got rain coming tomorrow, so we want to be set up for that too, which is not ideal situation. We've been smashing around since 7 o'clock. It's now almost 1, and we're done 1.2k for the day. Terrible. And I think we just made our way down. We just turned back and sort of looked down, and I accidentally dropped my walking stick, and it took my pack off and went down to get it, and was like, flip, I think we can get down there. And now we're standing in a big boulder field here, and this should just lead straight down, hopefully with no waterfalls or anything, but should lead straight down into the valley. Fingers crossed. These animals have never seen a human, possibly not even smelled them, because the wind's not in our favour, and we're stanky. They wouldn't be any more than 20 metres. Oh, I'm a broken man. Just hit the tops up there. Gotta get just up over there, about 200 metres. It is an absolute stunner of an evening. We're just about to lose the sun. We've been going all day from 7. It's now 7:30. And yeah, we've got a bit of bit of weather coming tomorrow, so we're going to bunker down in one of these little areas here and see how we go. So nice to be on the tops. I'm stuck though. Well, it is morning of day 3 and we woke to rain and wind and clag, and we're meant to get rain. Well, we weren't meant to have rain this morning, but we did, and I think it's meant to come through at lunchtime, so just having a bit of a rest morning because we're both reasonably stuffed from the walk up. So relaxation, rest up, see what happens this afternoon. Well, what do we got to report, Jakey?
It's pretty wet, pretty smelly in the tent.
Yeah.
Pretty cooped up.
Oh, over it. But it wouldn't be a Fiordland trip without a tent day, would it? Crap everywhere, raining, windy.
Oh, dude. Worst of it should be gone by about 9 in the morning.
Hopefully.
So, be a wet,
A wet, noisy night.
you just special flatter.
Yeah.
Alright, so day 3, we're sitting up on the George Edith tops and had a primo campsite here in the bush overnight. Found an epic little flat spot, worked up some clag and a bit of drizzle, but it's nothing we can't handle. So we've got the wet weathers on and we're looking to pack up and shift camp shortly. Cruise along the George Edith tops, heading that direction, and yeah, absolutely fizzing. So we've been hearing bugles all night, more porks and all sorts of cool things. We've got a couple of good clearings that we're wanting to look into, and been watching footage of the bulls that we've seen so far, so we're reasonably amped, trying to get ourselves into position for once this weather passes to hopefully get our eyes on some really good mature Wapiti bulls. So far so good. Just got to keep pushing and not let the weather beat us, so let's go. Bit of wet weather in Fiordland, wouldn't quite be the same without it. Here's our little campsite down here in the bush. Home away from home. Doing final pack up. Leaving this nice and warm paradise for big march through there. So can't wait. Thought we'd just go for a little walk in the rain, move campsites and raw some bulls. How's it going, bro?
It's going good, eh? Just like this.
We just pushed down about an hour from camp, decided to put our gear on and relocate. Thought we might as well travel while it's wet. It's not so bad once you get your gear on. Just arrived at this beautiful little clearing here. It's absolutely beautiful. The wind's a bit wrong. I was going to try and get above it. There's more clearings beyond it. We'll just do some bugles and see if anything comes out. So just up on the tops on the Edith George side, and it's just raining cats and dogs. I'm just nice and cozy in the old tent. The old Hillyberg's standing up a treat. Nalo 3, round 2 in Fiordland for it, and absolutely primo. Meanwhile, my flatmate, partner in crime, Si, has gone for a hunt in the rain. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but I hope that works out for him. We'll find out.
It's just the first bit of sunshine we've seen since yesterday. I don't know how much rain we had overnight, but it was enough to make everything wet.
probably from like lunchtime yesterday. It didn't stop raining until about half an hour ago. I've been so happy to see the sun, I tell you. Just popped out into this little bit of broken bush and the view's insane. The mist just drifting up out of the bush. The deer will be trying to drive themselves out somewhere.
Yeah! Alright, so Si and I have spotted a bull at it right in the open here. You can see him just moving around here. Yep. I'll put some footage up from the spotting scope. He's a different animal. He's a lot younger. Give him a roar anyway. Go now. That's not him grunting away. Not really what I want about my tent. Alright, so day something or other. We've managed to push back to our old campsite and go and have a look for this bull. The goal is that we'll go and have a look at him first thing in the morning. We've just had some real cool encounters with bugling bulls, and we saw another young bull this morning, but he was definitely in that 3-year-old mark. But yeah, nice to have a good flat campsite, and hopefully tomorrow we can just dry out as much gear as possible. I think that'll definitely pick up the mood a bit and shoot a big bull, and we'll be all over it. Choo-hoo.
Quick guide at evaluating Wapiti bulls, keeping in mind that we're after a mature Wapiti bull, and they reach their full maturity when they're 7-8 years of age.
Just walked up here, just for a quick look around. It's pretty claggy. It's about midday, day 4. All our gear's wet, tent's wet. Just going to reposition again this afternoon, but thought we'd just come out for a quick look. But it's pretty claggy. Bushes are wet. At least it's stopped raining now, so it's just really nice to be out of the tent. Been bugling heaps, but no replies. There's definitely animals around, but I don't think they like the rain any more than we do, so it's all very quiet. It's just not huge. Like, he's cool. He's a good representative of, like, you know, the sort of bulls we just need to not shoot. He just keeps looking back to the bush. I wonder if there is something bigger back there.
We finally got out of the tent. It was raining and cloud all morning, and it's still not ideal, but it was so much nicer being out here and with the saw back in the tent. We're just having a bit of a look up behind camp, and yeah, hopefully we can see something, get some action happening. Good job. Such beautiful country. Half expecting to just see something just over the edge. One little stag.
Is it?
Just a little fella, young fella.
It's quite dark, eh?
It's real dark. Man, he's thick though. Look at him. Young ass.
What is he, 6?
Something like that. Very cool to see though.
Our first one after the weather.
Yeah.
Over the
I think he heard you. Yeah, he's just back to feeding. There's a nice little wallow that's been ripped up. There's no stag here though. Just gonna make our way up to the top there, see what we can see. Well, we keep finding absolute stunning scenery, but there's no bulls here. Pretty cool though. Up here, just looking at a hole Edith Valley down here, and the stags are going off down there in the bush. So maybe we're in the wrong place. Sort of a little bit limited on where we can go here. I don't really feel like going that way, and I don't really feel like going that way. What a wicked country. I think Edith Saddle is right around the corner there, and then over the backside there is old wild natives where we were last year. So cool to be out of the tent and up on the tops. So this is the end of day 4. Beautiful, beautiful day. Well, from about 2 o'clock, once the cloud lifted, we spent most of the time climbing the hills. And this is the sunset. Just working our way down to camp, which is just down there in the tarns. And hopefully have a sick day of roaring stags tomorrow, bush stalking. So, yeah, keep you posted. Well, it's dawned a new day. This is day 5, and woken up to a stunning morning. A cruisy start today. Stags going nuts. Wind's turning around and coming straight up the valley. So we're gonna mosey on down, Jakey down there, and just basically work impossible. This just a whole day, and hopefully we'll have some close encounters. Keep you posted. Just got stags going nuts. Just heard about 4 different stags. One up here. One down there, and 2 more further down the valley. So hopefully, in for a good day. What do you reckon, Jakey?
Yeah, good. Good. It's not frickin' raining.
Good. Big old print. I see a bush has been ripped up by a stag. Looking at it over there. He knows where we are. Nice, I do try to call him. chance to have a look at him. I could have brought the trigger, but I just wasn't sure whether he's young or old. I think he's just cut our wind. Man, that was exciting. So cool. Got to see, couldn't get on video because it all happened too quick. We just literally stepped into this bit here. We'd heard him a couple of times. We gave one a big bugle and we stepped over onto a log and both of us are standing on top of a log. Terrible place to be. And then Jake just seen him coming up 45 metres away. He stood there. He was like, oh man, it's a scrubber. And then he turned sideways and there's big palms, 4 on top, both sides, and he was wide. But I had him, I crouched down, I had him in the sights, and I just couldn't be 100% sure that he wasn't, a young'un. So yeah, I just, what do you do? Epic though, so cool. We're just chatting over this and just both saying that was the biggest animal that both of us had ever seen. 45 yards, we ranged the spot where he was. Just couldn't see him. So exciting, man. Man, he came in fast. Well, bulls don't get old if you shoot them young. But hopefully, now that we've let that young one go, bump into an old one. Well, it's another day done and dusted. We had a close call with that young, well, we reckon he's about 5. It's quite big, biggest stag we've ever seen. But yeah, we had a run in with him and then we chased another one that just wouldn't play ball. He'd just little moan and then just cruise off a little bit further and then just went like that for a couple of hours, and so we wasted a lot of time chasing him, but there was heaps of crap on the ground and we're definitely in his zone, but whether he smelt us or I reckon he had a heap of hinds with him, so possibly a big stag. So yeah, we've just found this little campsite here, got the old Hillyberg up, and it's got dinner on the boil. I've got what have we got? Beef stroganoff, real meal, and Jakey's got beef casserole in the Go Native. We will head, we'll probably muck around in here tomorrow morning. We just heard another stag go off just behind us, so might be able to play ball with him tomorrow, and then we'll do the big move out, find our way back out of this impossible creek. So yeah, that's pretty much us for the day. Just gonna sit down and have a little nip of fireball and enjoy not rain. I think it's tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Tomorrow night is coming in with about 60 mils of rain, so I think the boys over the other side there, they've been looking at another nice bull. We haven't really heard anything from them this far, but we're all going to meet back at base camp and sit out the the 60 mils of rain at the base camp, and then we'll have 2 days of fine weather before pickup, hopefully. So that'll be another mission somewhere, and see what happens to that. So yeah, that's us for tonight. See you in the morning.
Okay, we're just up above Lake Ellis on the tops. Just trying to find our way down. I can roll over the edge anywhere here, but it's pretty bluffy right where we are. So we just found this handy outcropping rock. Just have a wee look, and once we're off the top, we'll be alright. The first 100 metres is going to be wickedly steep, but after that we should be okay in that mature beech forest. But yeah, just let's get it off the top, eh?
Alright, so we're leaving the tops, heading back down to base camp. Probably stay halfway in the bush tonight. It's about 4 o'clock now, had daylight savings. So we're going to get to night 1 base camp, and yeah, night 1 camp, and then head down to base camp tomorrow morning. Just had some real cool encounters bugling bulls in the bush. It's been awesome. So yep, heavy packs, back down the hill. It's going to be a good time.
Morning folks, well here we are, day 6. Woke up in the bush. We came off the tops last night with minimal food and hardly any gas. We've got 1 meal left, we reckon. We've got enough gas to heat that up. We'll share the last meal and then hopefully make it back to base camp. Sort of cutting it pretty fine. One of the most stunning campsites I've ever seen. It's like a pixie land in here. Everything's covered in moss. Right by a creek. We're about halfway up the hill, about 600 above sea level, I think. So this was actually camp 1 for us, so we just made it back to here. It was nice to have a place that we could come back to. Pretty easy to get back here. And just a quick update on that bull. We staked out that basin for best part of a day, but he never came back. There was a couple of other bulls around, not shooters at all. So we put the effort in. Our final conclusion is that in our last efforts to look at him, perhaps somehow we disturbed him or spooked him or something, but he certainly wasn't in the basin, and he never arrived back there. So we pulled the pin on that. Hence the fact that we're halfway down. We're heading back to base camp. Big rain tonight, I think, for a day and a half. It's been nice to be back at base for some sausages and bread and a couple of beers and some yarns with the other boys. We know that they've seen a really, really nice bull, but comms are fairly limited. All we know is that they saw it. We're certainly hoping that they shot it. By the sound of it, it was a monster, but other than that, we're just sort of waiting to find out, really. So boots on, pack tent up, and we're off.
Just made it to the shores of Lake Ellis. Just at the end of the lake here. Just come off the tops. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And we bumped a couple of bulls on the way down. Wind was terrible. It was just coming down with us. Could see where he'd gotten quite close and then he took off. Followed his tracks. Here we are on the shores of Lake Ellis. This is the head of Lake Ellis. It's a beautiful little spot. Seething with sandflies that are very hungry. There's been animals all over this grass this morning.
Well, that is camp pretty much done and dusted for morning of what, day 6? Day 6, Jake?
Oh, I can't remember, bro.
Something like that. Day 6, I think.
It's never ending.
We're just going to try and get a stag roaring in here, in this basin, and then probably lunchtime or just before lunch or something, we'll climb out and head back to camp and prep for, what, about 60mm rain. Pretty uneventful stalk.
Pick him a note.
Yeah.
Getting those spiders
on the way out now to go and find the ladder out. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much of a drama. Shouldn't be too bad. So we'll mosey on out and back out down the main valley and roar all our way home.
Haven't heard a thing.
Not a single thing this morning. It's just, yeah, weird. So we found our ladder and we're going straight. That's near vertical up there. What do you reckon, Jaggy? It's old hunting and tips of the trip. Always carry a GPS and don't try and go into somewhere that says Impossible Creek, because it's near on impossible. We've just, how long have we fluffed around?
Couple of hours.
2 hours. We came in here and we're struggling to get out, even with the GPS track. Just formidable country.
Dangerous country.
It's just unreal. It's just, yeah. I guess you don't know till you know. But I think, yeah, we've passed 2 slips now, and I think we're on the home straight down to where our first night camp was, and then out to the main valley. And hopefully we get there before dark, really. Sitting down for a brew and some food. Yeah. Just worked our way down onto the main riverbed. We were way up past there the other night, that peak, and around the corner. So we're just working our way down to base. I think it's a 1.5k back to base, and might be a couple of cold beers and a couple of sausages and onions for us.
And here's our campsite. We've got a nice little fire going, some tarpaulins set up. Check out this. Beautiful little campsite. Here's our party tent, tarpaulin set up. Si's cooking up a storm. We've got the Hilleberg, Kuyu, another Kuyu tent. So stoked.
Eating beef steak.
Look at this situation here. Thing is,
You don't even go off, will you?
oh,
Yeah, just like, it's not even steak.
living it in Fiordland.
Yeah, man. Living the dream.
That fire is
Where you off to, mate?
place on the on those beds and not doing anything. It's exactly the same as what happened there.
Yeah,
We're both
working.
working, barely move.
New day, raining, the old river's up. Doing it hard.
Got a home kill bacon.
Oh dear. Nice camp day. There's a pirate in action right there. Rum in one hand. Sea dog.
We are in the Edith Valley. It's been raining since last night and it's absolutely pissing down here. All we've got to entertain us at the moment is the fire. Just trying to keep this fire going. The worst places to be though. We've got hot food, cold beers, nice fire. It's good mates. Bring them. Alright, so it has actually stopped raining just for 1 minute. The river's up. Doesn't really look like it's raging. But it's probably come up, I don't know, probably lost 2 or 3 meters of beach. That's the smoke from our camp. And that's clearly a giant Wapiti Bull.
Day 2 camp life, got a bit of a fire going. River's swollen outside, so I won't be crossing that anytime soon. And we're just chucking a bit of the fat from the bacon onto the fire to keep it going. And she's blazing. So try and keep this fire going all day. See what happens. Forecast for Fiordland today. So pretty wet. Just been bugling through this big clearing down on the Edith flats. Not a lot happening, unfortunately. Next minute, big bull, boom fire.
Today is day 8. And we didn't really, last couple of days we haven't done a whole heap. It's been raining, sort of just spitting at the moment out of the river. Matt and Si have gone off for a last gasp. 2-day mish, I think. They'll probably end up staying out for a couple of days. And we got chopper pickup on Saturday at 1:30, I think it is. So see a little bit of blue sky, but we're just gonna basically cruise around camp. There's been quite a few bugles and stuff just around camp, so plan for me and Jakey is push, just chase the bulls really. Instead of trying to go high or trying to do anything like that, we're just going to chase the bulls. Yeah, so hopefully we can get a few bulls bugling, get some encounters, sort of, you know, getting on in the trip, and everyone's had enough of the rain, even though we've had pretty good weather. But yeah, we'll just go and get the wet weathers on and go cruise through the bush like a couple of soggy rats. Great.
There's a drop or two coming down there. Drop.
clam or something? The old tree clam. The life on these is shit, eh? And yet these are like the best of the best at some stage. Sitting out. Got a coffee on brew. It's raining and the sun's out. That's just Fiordland's best for you right there, isn't it? Hey, Joe.
Huh?
Oh, that is back at camp. Starting to dry some tents out. Got the washing line up. Been another day of just getting owned by Fiordland. Three of us are back at camp. The old pirate size still out there going hard. But I think we've been beaten again this trip. No balls on the ground. There's been a few seen, but few seen, and yeah, can't really do much more than that. So I think we're going to call the chopper early tomorrow and get out, go and see our families. We've all given it a pretty good nudge, so yeah, good luck to the next guys coming in. It's a friggin' beast.
Pretty noisy here, you can't hear a thing with that river, but just staking out the bottom of this sunny slip, just right here. Goes halfway to the skyline, but there's heaps of food all over the bottom of it, heaps of grass and little plants and stuff, so hopefully something might come out if I sit here long enough.
Alright, day 8, negotiations on the final piece of salami. Chris, what are we going to do with it?
Sit on it.
It was always going to end there, wasn't it?
Throw the fire.
Look at this. Absolute thumper of a fire. Simon's up in the bush there somewhere. We're finishing off the last of the lasts, and chopper's coming tomorrow, 1:30, so shoo-hoo!
Here we are, last day, chopper's coming in. Ready to go. No big heads, but maybe next time.